Well, I've come to meet up with James here in Oncon, who's contacted me to tell me about his new Facebook group he's just started. And it's all about getting the best value out of different companies in the Isle of Man. And if you don't like something, make a point about it and argue it. Is that right?
That's right. It's called Rip Off Isle of Man.
Rip Off Isle of Man? That's a bit strong.
Well, the reason I formed it is because for so many months now I've been meeting people in the shops and reading letters in the papers about complaints, about consumer complaints, about air travel, sea travel and the prices in the shops. And I thought, well, this would be an ideal opportunity to set up a Facebook group for people to have a rant on there, and everybody put all their complaints into the one place, and hopefully it'll generate more publicity so that maybe some of the rogue traders on the Isle of Man stop being rogues.
I mean, that's quite strong. I mean, do you think we are being ripped off then?
Oh, definitely. The price of stuff on the Isle of Man is just getting ridiculous now.
Are you comparing this with UK? I mean, not just inner cities, but more like Kendal and places like that?
I'm comparing it with the UK and everywhere else. The government, quite rightfully, they're encouraging people buy Manx and support Manx. But to be honest with you, the majority of people are not getting enough money to be able to afford the Manx prices. And the shopkeepers have done themselves no favour with the prices some of them charge, so naturally people are turning to the internet to do their shopping.
Okay. Well, you've announced this Facebook group, and I think it's only been going a day or so.
It's been going for 12 hours, and so far we've got 119 members.
Now, what is the purpose? I mean, really, what can you do about anything?
Well, hopefully people with power will look at Facebook and see some of these problems, and it might encourage them to do something about it. Politicians do read Facebook, but the other thing too is if somebody has a problem with a particular company and they don't get satisfaction, they can also post about it on here, as long as it's truthful, it's legal, and then other people will realise, right, I'm not going to use that company.
Because there is that. I mean, you've got to be very careful what you put. You know,
well, that's why
you don't want lawyers running around.
Well, that's right. So whatever anybody posts there, apart from satire and banter, which is fair enough, but if there is somebody posts a major problem they have with a company, then they must make sure that what they post is truthful. Okay. And as long as it's truthful, it's legal.
So you expect to see certain usual suspects, I suppose, being mentioned there, but
well, I can see that coming in days to come, and we all know the companies involved, and they should remain nameless. But to be fair, some of these companies, and they know who they are, then they are taking the mickey out of the Manx people.
So, are you going to be the sort of Esther Ranson about this? I mean, are you going to do something and put these, whatever the complaints are, to?
No, I'm just going to let the people post on there, and other people can post advice and comments, and let the people talk amongst themselves.
Well, we'll see how people power does.
Hopefully it might achieve a little.